This is a 2011 BMW X5. We are changing the boost solenoid. Sorry about the noise. And we're gonna have to loosen this right here up. We will also have to loosen up this bolt right here. So once you get this off, you loosen this one as well. There is another one right down there. Once this is also loose, you're going to have to loosen up 1 and 2, or really take all the way off, of course. And you are going to be using the T25 on this. T25. So it's gonna look like this. Once you take these two out, you are going to go ahead and loosen this up. Once we take these out, we're gonna go ahead and move up and loosen up this bolt right there, and probably take that little plug out as well. Once you went ahead and loosened this one up, you can just kind of like yank on this box backwards and it will pop off, giving you some room to move this around. So now this whole thing is mobile. And we probably will come back to this right here and check it out. So no, you don't have to really move this. You don't have to unplug it or anything, because it just follows right under, right there, right up in there. And there's probably no need to go ahead and move that. It follows way back up under there, and it links into like a T, which we don't have to worry about for now, since we have this going. We can just kind of move it around until we figure it out how to. Alright, we continue by removing this out of here. And yeah, because of the heat and it hasn't been replaced probably forever, they will crack just a little bit, as you can see, and it will make like a little bit of a cracking noise as you're pulling it off. The way you want to pull it is not just yanking it off. You want to kind of just twist and turn like this as you're pulling it out, so that you don't break it too bad. I don't think it should be a problem. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think it should be a problem if it cracks just a tad bit. Yeah. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and continue on to this right here. And the way this works is that you see these little grooves right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what you want to do is you want to push up on the grooves. Mine is already kind of broken just a little bit. You see it right there? It's not a big deal. The only thing it's doing is that when you push on the grooves from both sides, like this, and then you pull up, it comes right off. That's all it is. And it leads off down in there somewhere. So when you get that off, you are pretty much settled. So you have 1 out of here, you have 2 out of here. This was also sitting up in there. You want to kind of remove it, and then we're gonna figure out how to get it loose from down there. Of course, like I said, we are going to go ahead and loosen up this bolt. Alright guys and gals, so this is what's happening. Basically, what you got to do is, after you loosen up this little thing right here again, you kind of want to grab from this angle, I would say, and just pull up slowly, and it will just start to slide off. And once that happens, you can do something like this, nice and easy, because we still have that whatchamacallit hanging, and we are in there. Alright, let's take a good look. booster solenoid. This thing right here. Alright, so we got the part from a link which I will put in the subscription for you guys. This is it. The solenoid. This is what it looks like. We got 1, 2 and one plug on it. So this is going to sit in the car, or right over there. The way this is sitting, it's gonna be like this. So this is how it is. This is one plug, and you see the plug is right there. So we're gonna go ahead and push that little thing forward and pull out, as we always do, and hook it back up into this one. Alright, 1 down, 2 to go. Actually, so the way to make this whole process easier is that there's a bolt right there. We're gonna go ahead and take it off, and we can just kind of pull this whole part out, the whole booster solenoid, and unplug everything we need. Make it easier to play around with. We're going to be using a 10 for this, 10 millimeter. Fits right on, and loosen it up. So we took one off. Here it is. There's another one on the bottom. You have to also go ahead and take off, and then you'll be working with a loose part. Alright, once you take off the 2 bolts, here they are, it pretty much just becomes loose. So remember, we already took off the one clip right here, which is right there. Have it dangling. And now we need to take off these 2 little hoses, and we hook everything back together. Alright, so if they're stuck, you kind of just want to pry just a little bit, not too hard, because you don't want to crack or break or, you know, kind of split the line. You just want to kind of pry out a little bit. You know, this one I already pried out, but I'll show you on this. Oh, this one has plastic on it. See if we zoom in a little bit, you could probably see this right here. This is kind of like a plastic washer. It seems like it's already cracking. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, if we pry just a little bit, it should just start to come loose, and then you can just pull it right off. Alright, once it comes off, you pretty much got yourself an old part in hand, and the new one right there. So this comes with a little washer. As you can see, mine was cracked, and you don't need to put this one back on because the new part is going to have it already on there for you. So you're good with that. I would go ahead and plug everything back up the way it was, in the same order of course, and hook it back up, and then screw on the 2 screws, and you're done.